And I'm not a believer in telephone scripts because, Jihad, how many phone calls are the same?
None.
None would be right. All right? So, I don't believe in telephone scripts, but I do believe in certain processes or certain fundamental skills that will help you get more appointments. How many of you ever heard this before? You sell the appointment, not the car.
Yeah, sure.
That's how we grew up in the business. Let me ask you a question. Today, might we have to sell the car on the phone?
Yeah.
Just did it.
We weren't allowed to sell the car on the phone. If we couldn't get the appointment, we didn't give them any information at all. We were taught to be complete jerks on the phone. Jihad.
And it's not all that bad because we get out-of-state deals they all have gross on. I have a 10K front-end gross incoming, out-of-state deal. Sending a shipping company to pick it up. So just because they're out-of-state doesn't, they're all not all bleeders.
Are we going to the right address?
No. So if it's out of state, you're definitely selling the car on the phone. Okay. And right now, inventory is king. Okay. If you've got the vehicle, you've got the advantage. Okay. It may not always be that way, but for the foreseeable future, it's going to be that way. So in those cases, you sell the car on the phone. But if we've got a local customer who's shopping locally, it's a little bit different. Just talking about the commodity, which is the vehicle, is not always going to be enough. In addition to vehicle information, anyone handling phone calls should be able to communicate the following: the dealer value proposition.
Do you know who you're calling?
Say again?
Do you know who you're calling?
Well, okay, we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about outbound calls in a few minutes.
No,
Right?
I'm telling you, that's what I ask the customers. Do you know who you're calling?
Oh, you just flat out asking that question. Do you know who you on the phone? Do you know who you're calling?
Tell me how that works.
Not directly like that, but are you familiar with us? Have you heard of us?
Oh, okay.
And then I tell them who we are.
Okay,
And
good.
make it a no-brainer, regardless of the car, regardless of the price, regardless of anything, that to come to Jerry Owen. Because once
Okay.
Jerry Owen, it's guaranteed the best price.
That is communicating the value proposition.
And
Okay?
it's putting pretty much like a blanket over the customer, letting them know that I'm gonna take care of you.
We're fast, we're priced right, we've got the inventory. Why in the world would you go anywhere else?
That's it.
Okay, cool. All right, so I want you to communicate that on the phone to an inbound phone call. You should talk about Jerry Owen. What makes us great? What makes us the finest?
You have to differentiate yourself, or else how you get the appointment.
Yeah, well, Jihad, you're 100% correct, but correct me if I'm wrong, it's easier said than done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
Correct.
Okay? Look, I mystery shop a lot. And I mystery shop because I'm looking for people smarter than I am. I'm looking for people that have got better phone wraps than I do. I'm looking for people that have got better ideas on how to get someone to a store than I've ever had. So that's what I bring to you guys. I mean, this is a combination of mystery shopping from Oregon to Miami and Maine to Southern California. Factory value proposition. Okay, does the Jeep Wave, is that something that would attract a customer? Sure it is.
Especially the cheap customer.
Market-based pricing, except you guys are below market-based pricing. The market says we should be charging MSRP, but that's not what we do here, unless you're on a specialty vehicle, right?
Right.
If the customer's calling about a used vehicle, would it make sense to talk about and explain the reconditioning process?
We fix it
Inspection.
and replace things so you don't have to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Flat
Okay.
out tell them when they're here, I tell them, look around. We're the largest dealership for our brand in the world. If it's gonna cost us an extra $1,000 to put into that car to make it tip top, to make sure it's the best car on the road, we're
We
gonna do it.
will.
We
Okay.
have the ability to do it, as you can see in there.
I think that's terrific that you communicate that. Most salespeople, when I ask them this question, and the question is, hey, does the customer give us credit for the money we spend on reconditioning our used vehicles? Most salespeople say no, they don't really care, or they expect it, or this, that, or the other. Well, that's bullshit. If the customer, if the salespeople, if you don't create the value, they're not going to care about the value. Are you offering a video or FaceTime live showing to your inbound phone calls? Inbound phone calls.
Not everyone.
If needed, yeah.
If needed.
Should offer it,
Whatever
should
it
offer it, be different.
I think if needed probably is the right answer, because I don't want to, I
The
don't,
amount of volume we do, I'd say if we were a smaller volume business, but they usually have each and every thing that comes in. They make sure they send a whole video, make it different. But with the amount of volume that we do, we get 2-3 leads and within like.
plus logistically, it might take you 30 minutes to get to the vehicle they're calling
We
about.
have 3 offsite lots.
Right.
Not as gonna be,
No, it's going to be much more difficult to do that here. So I think the if needed comment is probably the proper way to categorize that particular activity.
And generally speaking, customers who want those, it's like, let's say an M4, does it have this package or that package, do you mind? They wanna
typically
know.
something specific.
Yeah, it's usually, they know what they're looking for, and it's usually that extra step, you know, can you check the wheels to see that it's this, or do you see, yeah, this or that, or if it's car's rubbing or if I have a lot of customers, especially on the trucks, how bad is the rust?
Yeah,
And the
I
text
get, you get
rate
that a
when
lot.
you need 'em.
Can you give me a video underneath of the truck?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because.
A video underneath the truck?
Because customers know, they can look at the CarFax online, they know if it's from up north. Give me a video underneath. They don't care about the top, let me see what it looks like underneath.
We do that and we sell them a car.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, I've not heard that before. Of course, I don't go up north much anymore either.
No, but we get a lot of trades from up north.
You get a lot of trades from
Those
over.
cars,
Snowbirds come down and get at it.
Yeah, well, you would here.
They come out, I mean,
They
it's-
come, they create traffic jams in Atlanta, but they end up here.
the traffic jam they start in Atlanta is just a precursor to what the hell they do when they get here. We got 4 lanes of traffic and they still don't know what the hell they do.
Don't even try to go out the beach.
All right, are you guys offering to send the CarFax?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
But we have to give that to them.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to.
okay, and from what I gathered in the earlier session, is you guys don't have access to the inspection or the repair orders, correct?
We
Not-
can get
not
it
very
from
easily.
them. Yeah, it's not
That's a
very easy.
lazy salesman, no.
Yeah, we don't have like direct access, but yeah, we can.
I can
we
just go to
get it.
service advisor.
So if necessary, you could
Yeah.
show
Get
me.
it, yes.
Okay, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So, okay, the people this morning, oh no, we're not allowed to see
They're not
this.
checked, they're not
They're
going.
lazy.
Yeah. That's not.
Because all you gotta do is go to Georgia. Georgia tell you who to go to and get it.
We don't have
Do
direct
it, you know, I
access.
go
but-
to.
I
Go over there
always
and
tell
he'll
my
get it.
customers, we try to be as transparent as possible, 110.
Okay, so they were buffaloing me this morning.
Yeah.
All right, and if the customer buys a vehicle, if it's within reason, will you take the vehicle to the customer?
Yes. Just delivered one last week to Riverview.
How far is Riverview away?
About 45-minute drive.
Okay, that's not
I went
bad.
to Orlando. I went to Orlando.
Jeepland?
Too cheap, it's like 2 hours away.
We deliver to Miami.
We'll take it.
Miami's, that's not close, is it?
That's
Miami?
4
5
hours.
hours. 4.5 hours.
You deliver one to Miami?
Well, I have
But
no
now
time
you-
to go, but yeah. And I have the customer paying $300. Although we'd rather
nice.
pay for the shipping company.
Wow.
If I have one of my coworkers, they could take it to, you could take care of him. He's like, yeah, I'll take care of him. What are you thinking? I'm like, give him $300. He's like, I got you.
Okay,
Where was that?
all right.
You weren't.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
And the last one, the pandemic is over in Florida, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah.
All right,
You'll see people bobbing on the street.